And welcome, hockey fans, here to game number 6 in between the Transcona Railer Express and the St. James Junior Canucks, who are trying to even this one out and push us to game number 7 after falling in game number 5, being up 3-0, giving up three power play goals and a shorthanded goal in what has been a tough series for the power plays in this one, as the penalty kills on both teams have been solid so far in this one, and we'll be with you following Canada here shortly. As we take a quick look here at the starting goaltenders in this one for the St. James Junior Canucks, getting the starting net is Logan Enns. He's 1-2 on the playoffs. Save percentage of .936, goals against average of 2.7. And in goal, getting the start is the rookie for the Transcona Railer Express, Sage Degon, and he's 3-1 on the year. Save percentage of .928, goals against average of 2.5. And St. Laurent in on the draw, set to go against Griffin Hyatt, and he'll win that one back. And Hyatt leads St. James in scoring in the postseason, as that one's quickly played in behind the goaltender, and Enns plays it out on the near side, off a couple sticks, and worked ahead here by Transcona, and St. Laurent will fire that one in on net, and Enns will hold on for a whistle. The top scorers for the Transcona Rail Express coming into this one is Trey Sullen. He has 4 goals and 4 assists for a total of 8 points. Right behind him, though, is Nolan Vanderbush, their captain. He's got 3 goals and 4 assists, giving him 7 points. Enns now ready to the draw from his right. St. James will win that one back and work that along the far side. And that one's held in at the line by Transcona. Worked off a couple sticks. Up to Arneson now. And he'll circle back to get that one. Played ahead at the line. And quickly in by Larkins. And now off to the far side. And Hyatt can't get past a couple of Transcona Railer Express. And he'll just send that one in. Picked up now by Larkins. He'll work that ahead on the near side. And that puck cleared all the way down the ice. Canucks first on that one. Trying to work ahead of Warfel, and that one won't go for him. Canucks working it on the near side. And they're going to push that, and they'll take it right up Broadway. Anderson, he'll walk in. Anderson still with it on the shorthand side opportunity, and the referee blows the play dead. Bring us a stoppage in play here. Here's a quick look at that Canucks opportunity. Oh. Thought the replay loaded for you. I guess not. Sorry about that. Warfel ready to go here on the draw. And he'll win that one back. And Iverson finding on the opportunity at the line. Going the other way. Here comes the Express, and they'll just work that one in as Michael Theodoric. And that one comes all the way out of the zone. White man, he'll work that ahead. That's past Dork into the zone. St. James working around in the defensive zone, trying to work that head as Romanuk as he gets pressured. Against the sideboards. Romanuk now with it. He'll work that one ahead of Werfel. Werfel walks in all alone, fires, scores! And it's a quick strike here for the home team as the Canucks strike first in this one. Nice little move there to get that ahead to Aiden Werfel, and a nice setup from Romanuk to get the job done. And there's a look at the replay, and Werfel just walks in all alone, puts that one top shelf. And off the drop. Canucks quickly win that one back, trying to push it ahead on the near side, and that gets tangled up with the linesman. High first on it. He'll work that ahead. Long stretch pass. Vandenbush, she'll play that across to Selin and off a couple sticks and into the zone. And now loose puck. Transcona picks it up right in the danger zone behind ends. They'll work it quickly back to the point. Shot through traffic just wide of the goal from Howell, and that one gets cleared all the way down the ice. And that'll bring a stoppage in play here at 17:53. Shots are 2-1 in favor of the Canucks. They lead this one 1-0 on a goal from Aiden Werfel. Off the draw. Transcona, they'll work that to the far side of Selin. And he'll work that down, right down low into the slot there. And Vandenbush couldn't get a clear shooting opportunity to the far side. Off a couple sticks. And Phillips works that the other way here. Quickly into the zone. Loose rebound in front. And Ken Osterman just puts that one just wide of the goal. Canucks quickly jump on the rebound. Back to Phillips. His shot through traffic doesn't get through. Thornton first there. And that one picked up now by the Canucks. Work to the near side. Off a couple sticks. Selin picks that one up. He'll play it across to the far side as the Rail Express walk in, and that one just tipped wide of the goaltender on the battle for it. And that one by Vandenbush, or correction there by Turner, is pushed wide. There's another opportunity, and that one skips up into the netting on the opportunity there from Jace Larkins. And both teams switch it up here as ends come set, ready to go here. And we got a stoppage here before the draw. Back ready to go. Controlled now here. St. James works it quickly to the far side. Canucks feed it ahead. And Thornton quickly puts that one all the way down the ice. Larkins chases that one. And he's got Canuck on him. Trying to feed that one loose. Comes all the way up the near side and pushed in. In on the far side. Picked up here by the Rail Express. Brzezinski, he's watched. And that one squeaks its way through. Here's a 2-on-1 opportunity for the Express, and the Canucks quickly getting their stick on that one, and they're going to ice it down the other way, bring us a stoppage in play at 16:34. Shots noted up at 3 apiece. It's a 1-0 Junior Canucks lead early on here in Game 6 as they try and even this series up and send it to Game 7 back in Transcona. Off the draw. Canucks trying to feed it ahead, and they'll quickly get it out of the zone. Sent right back in by Transcona. Picked up in on the far side. And that went off a couple sticks. Canucks, they'll work it ahead. And waiting for that one. And now Grinnell, he'll fire that one just off the mark. And that one comes all the way down the ice. Continuing on now with it is Bruce, as Bruce walks his way through traffic. And that one just gets worked ahead and scooped up and quickly dumped in by Austin Campbell. Ends with it behind his own goal. He'll work it on the near side. There's an opportunity for Transcona, loose puck in front. And picked up by the Canucks as the Canucks head the other way. With numbers walking in is the number 10 as he tries to center that one. And off a couple sticks, quickly firing, and the flash of the leather beating the AP here for the Canucks. Don't have his name, get it for you as soon as I can. Here's a quick look at the opportunity going the other one that dangerously came up in front of ends, and great opportunity for Transcona, but they couldn't capitalize on that loose puck in front. Quickly off the drop. And there's a shot from Romanuk, and that one trickles loose in front. And the goaltender quickly goes and smothers that one. 4.5 minutes gone here in the opening frame. Shots are 5-4. And the difference maker in that one is the Canucks lead this one by 1. Up to the far side. And that shot deflected right in front of the slot off of Werfel and held on for a whistle. And they'll get ready here to do it again. As Werfel set to go here on the draw against Vandenbush. And Werfel cleanly wins that one back. Skirmish continuing there for the puck. Transcona. Vandenbush comes free with it. They'll try and feed that to the far side. Now scooped up by Larkins and played ahead to Vandenbush. Off a couple sticks. Worked ahead by Chudley. He'll play it to the far side. And circling around is Brzezinski. His opportunity in front won't go. Transcona jumping on the loose puck. There's a shot through traffic. Loose in front. And ends kicking out the pad to make the save. Puck watched at the line. And Turner able to hold that one. Vandenbush feeds it down low. As Transcona circles around trying to feed that to the point. That won't go for them. And that one just cleared in. Anderson now from behind his own goal. Works it ahead on the far side. And Osterman now with it. He'll walk in. And just dump that one in. Transcona quickly jumping on the loose puck. They'll play it to the far side. As Howell works that one ahead. Canucks send it right back in as they tag at the line. And that one's cleared all the way down the ice. We'll have enough for icing. It will. And they'll get ready to do it back here in the express zone with 14-19 remaining in the frame. 6-6 are the shots on goal. 1-0 thanks to the stick of Aiden Werfel in this one, giving the home team the lead here in St. James. As Hyatt set ready to go in the draw, taking on Nathan Turner. And Turner beats him on that one. Held at the line though by the Canucks. Shot through traffic. Rebound comes out to the near side. Selling quickly jumps on that one. He'll feed it ahead. And quickly into the zone now. Here comes Turner. As he'll work that one in behind the goal. Turner trying to jar that one free. And Enns holds on for the whistle. And quickly changing it up here. Both teams. They got Whiteman and Campbell coming on there for the defensive pairing as Transcona switches it up. And off the draw. Quickly back to Whiteman. And he'll work that one down low. Right in front. And they can't get a shot away there as that's quickly picked up here by St. James. St. James walks in. Lux fires. Rebound right in front. Romanuk scores. And the Canucks strike again. Romanuk picking up the trash in front. Or see if I got the right number there. It looks like it's going to be the 14 of Brady Thorson. Here's the replay. And that's Thorson right in front. The 14. Finding that one and banging it home. And a 2-goal lead early on here for the St. James Junior Canucks. And Larkins, he'll turn that one over. Work to do on the far side. Off a couple sticks. And quickly played in. And Enns will hold on for a whistle. So give Magnum Grindle the assist on that Canucks goal. And back after the drop of the biscuit. Canucks work it to the far side. Battle for the puck. Transcona comes free with it. They'll work it back down low. Phillips will quickly get on that one. Work it to the far side. And another quick break here for the St. James Canucks as that's worked ahead. Right to the slot and Werfel just off the mark there. Trying to get his second from Romanuk. And here's an opportunity going the other way here for the Express. Walking in is Morris and he goes through traffic. 26 of Johnson. He can finish that big hit there on Phillips. Back behind the play. Phillips still down. And Bruce works that in off a couple sticks. And up and out of play. Here's a look at the hit at the far side of the ice. On Phillips, there's Transcona getting the physicality going in this game. 12:51 to go in the opening frame. And some action there is getting in on it. Is the 17 of Tyson Purdon, pardon me. And for that, they're going to wave it here and get ready for the draw. Canucks win that one. Hyatt quickly gets that one back on the near side. And work quickly in by Arneson and holding on for a whistle as there was Canucks chasing in after him. As they get Romanuk's line back out there, Werfel skates in for the draw. And one here by the red jerseys as Express try and clear. Romanuk into the slot. Great opportunity there. That one gets blocked. Battle for it continues on as Romanuk feeds that to the far side. Now picked up by Michael Dodork. Dodork still with it. He'll work that right into the slot for the Express. Back to Dodork, and he'll dance around with it in his feet. Gets knocked down. They continue on here. And that one comes all the way out of the zone. Icing waved off thanks to the great hustle of the Canucks. As that's Werfel chasing after that one. Romanuk scoops that one up, tries to work it back to him. And the net comes off as that one came right onto the stick of Werfel at the line. We played 8 minutes, and it's a 2-0 lead here for the Canucks. Here's a look at the opportunity there for Dodork. He just couldn't get the puck there on his blade as it was tangled up in his feet, and he got knocked down. Hyatt set ready to go on the draw. That one quickly run back here as Arneson works it to the far side. Shot through traffic, wide of the goal by the Canucks. Canucks first on the loose puck. And Arneson, he'll turn that one over. Here's an opportunity going the other way from Michael Dodork. Walks in, fires, and that one kicked into the corner boards by Logan Enns. Loose puck battling for it. And in through traffic. Comes free now here is Hyatt. He'll work that to the far side, and quickly on him is a bunch of red jerseys as that one comes free from Michael Dodork. He'll work that one ahead. And in comes Chudley off a couple sticks. And Vandenbush now with it, walks in, makes a nice move. Can he finish? No, he can as he put that behind the net, and crashing the handboards was the Canucks. Able to break that one up. Pressure still held at the line for Larkins, and he'll work that all the way down for Selin. Selin with it. He has the Canucks all over him. There's a handful of them jamming away at that puck, trying to get it out of the zone. And here they come is Osterman. Osterman walks in, fires, and that one just wide of the goal. Arneson first on the puck, right back to Caden Osterman into the slot and scooped up out of harm's way is Brzezinski trying to put it in a dangerous opportunity in front. And Deleron will hold on for a whistle. And here's the opportunity again by Transcona at the other end. Enns just kicks out the pad. Greater opportunity though back here for the Canucks as they've been under siege here, the Rail Express in their own zone. And again, Grindle with the opportunity right off the draw. And that one can't get through. Transcona jumping on the loose puck. Trying to quickly work that one ahead is Whiteman. And he'll send that all the way down. Loose puck on the near side as slow to get up as Nathan Turner as he slowly makes his way to the bench. And Express get called at the line on the offside. And we'll see if we can get the hit here. There's the hit that took out Nathan Turner as he gets some attention down there on the Railer Express bench. 10:30 on the clock here, ready to go. And off the draw, quickly into the zone. And we got our first penalty coming up here. And it's going to be to Carter Jordy on the trip. As he's still arguing away on that. Here's a look at the replay of the trip. Transcona power play coming into this one. They are 21.1%. The penalty kill, 79 right on the dot for St. James as they try and clear that one out. Quickly on that though is Chudley as he'll work that the other way and can't hold the line is Larkins. Larkins quickly battles back though. He'll scoop that puck up and work it ahead. Larkins, he'll play that one in on the man advantage to the far side. Quickly on that one is Jeremy Chanoff, and he'll try and center that in front. Battle behind the net. Transcona works it back to the point, and that one gets cycled around here. And Vandenbush, she'll feed that one back. Shot through the traffic and score. And the Railer Express making the most of the power play. Kaden Bershinsky with the goal. And they're going to say it's tipped in front by Jeremy Chanoff. Here's a look at the replay of the power play goal. And we'll see if we can see the chip right in front there. Chanoff gets his stick on it right at the top of the circle. And with that, the Railer Express back within one in this one. Off the draw. Transcona plays that one in. Ends quickly out to play. Working on the near side as Romanuk plays that ahead. There's a turnover and Todork's shot is blocked. And with that one now here, Krasinski, he'll play that ahead and Todork quickly plays that in. In on the near side and add Vandenbush there on the assist. On the near side, Romanuk gets knocked down and fighting through that one is worked quickly ahead to Todork. Todork fires that one off the glass, and that one now played on the far side for Vandenbush. And that one now worked ahead by Romanuk. Romanuk on the near side, works it to the far side, and air pass there, and icing waved off. Transcona jumping on the puck. As Whiteman works his way free from traffic, takes a St. James bounce off the skate of Romanuk, right to Caden Osterman. Transcona jumping right back on the loose puck here on the near side. Sullen, he'll play that ahead and into the skates on the aired pass. Canucks can't work it free. Walking in, there's an opportunity. That one gets blocked. Great opportunity there for Ryan McClure. Puck played ahead on the near side. Canucks work that one in as Arneson. In behind the goal comes Transcona trying to work it out. And Hyatt plays it to the far side for Phillips. Phillips can't hold the line. And he'll play that one in from the red line. On the near side, Transcona working it to the far side. There's a quick shot deflected. Loose puck. And Transcona comes through with that one. Quickly turned right back over by both teams. And Transcona gets it out of the zone and a hand pass called against the St. James Junior Canucks. And here's a look at the replay here on that great opportunity for Transcona. Just couldn't finish that one off. And off the draw. Anderson now with it. He'll work it ahead. And he'll look for a man. Thorson's with him. Anderson continuing on with it. Takes a tough angle. Shots in with Thorson. Both those hitting the side of the iron. On the near side. Thorson walks into that one. And that kicked out rebound comes up into the netting on the one-timer at 7:35. Shots are 13-10. The power play getting it done here for the Railer Express, cutting the Canucks lead in half. I'm your host, Bentley. Brandt with my cameraman, Nate Noble on this one here. 7:35 remaining in the opening frame. As Romanuk in ready to go on the draw against Jeremy Chanoff, who got the Railer Express goal on the man advantage. Off the draw, Chanoff wins that one back. Worked ahead by Todork. And right back to Jeremy Chanoff. He'll walk in. And Chanoff can't hold on to that one. Battle for the puck. Coming free with it now here is the Canucks. Canucks working ahead is Romanuk. Romanuk works that right back. Broken up momentarily and played across. Here's a great opportunity for the Canucks. That one was just wide of the goal. Battle for it in the corner boards. Kuzik with it. Still working at it. Loose puck. Werfel with it. Right back, and Kuzik's shot just wide of the goal. Another opportunity just wide. Canucks quickly on the loose puck. And now calm down here as Todork takes that one out of the zone and works it in. Enns leaves that one ahead as the 226s battle for the puck. Canucks come free. It's Caden Osterman. He overskates that one. And the battle for it doesn't come out of the zone. Vandenbush holds it at the line. His shot through traffic. Enns sees it the whole way and holds on for a whistle at 6:27. And there's the replay of the great opportunity there that just missed from the Canucks. Back down here. All right, and that one quickly cleared ahead. Walking in, Caden Osterman. He tries to center that one and held on for a whistle. We're going to stop at your play at 6:16. Shots now up 15-11 in favor of the St. James Junior Canucks. Up in this one by a score of 2-1. Werfel set to go here on the draw. And in Werfel, he'll win that one, and that comes all the way down. Ross quickly on that. Ross ahead now. And Ernestson works that to the far side off a couple sticks and in. Larkins ahead on the near side. Chudley trying to work that one free. Canucks quickly on it. Anderson's shot just wide of the goal. Dodork. And Michael Dodork will work that ahead. Battle for the puck continues on. Icing negated. Ross first one back. And Ross continuing with the battle for the puck. Anderson helps him out. And he'll clear that one all the way down. And that'll be an icing at 5:36. So Selling comes out as well with Chernoff. Trying to get the offensive power going here for the Railer Express. Looking for a quick win off the draw here. Trying to knot this one right back up. Chernoff. He'll win that one back to the point. Played across. Express is shot through traffic. Rebound it. Lay there and ends. Holds on with the opportunity right in front. And some pushing and shoving as there's a little love tap following the play there by the Railer Express on Enns. And Selin still talking over with it. Looks like with Werfel, as Werfel gets escorted back towards the Canucks bench. And back in now here off the draw. Again, cleanly won by Transcona. Worked behind the goal. Selin now with it, right into the slot on the backhand feed and couldn't get through. The Canucks able to get a stick on that one and quickly get it out of the zone. St. James walks in. Osterman's shots up off the lumber and into the netting at 5:14. And Hyatt back ready to go in on the draw against Chernoff. And Griffin Hyatt quickly wins that one clean, and that shot is blocked by traffic. Quickly cleared out of the zone. Phillips works that ahead to Arneson. Arneson works it to the far side. Batting that puck down and continuing on with it as Transcona works it to the near side boards. Austin Campbell ahead for Selin. He'll play that, and Transcona. They'll get pickpocketed by Griffin Hyatt. Loose puck. Express able to continue to possess that one as they'll try and work it ahead. For Selin, this one, he'll just dump that one in quickly, and there's the opportunity. No one there to pick up the rebound. Canucks going the other way. He'll walk in, and that one's sticked away on the near side. Selin, he'll work that ahead. And quickly circled around and into the zone by the Canucks. Delaron now. He'll leave that ahead. Selin on the near side boards. Trying to work that one free and give him chase after that one. St. Laurent stays with it. And he gets rubbed out at the end boards. Still on the puck as he continues to get harassed by a couple Canucks. Loose puck. Battling for it. Express comes free. He'll work that one back to the point on the one-timer, kicked away. And that one gets out of the zone. Here's an opportunity. Ray Thorson walks in, And that one gloved up. No rebound there on the opportunity. And some extracurricular activity here following the whistle at 3:44. As they have Bo Thorson streaking in there for the opportunity for the Canucks. And here's a look at the other end of the ice for the opportunity for Ryder McClure. He's had a couple good looks. Enzo has shut down both of them early on. Werfel set, ready to go against Vandenbush. Werfel wins that back. Rumnock's shot, and that went off the glass. Just a little too high. Trying to be too fine with that one was Ashton Rumnock on the near side. Work to the far. And that one quickly played ahead off a couple sticks. St. James jumping on the turnover. Comes out of the zone, though. Rumnock's got a tag. As this one cleared out, and Michael Dork works that in along the far side boards. Comes up to Evan Chudley on the near side. And off his stick. Canucks battling for the loose puck. And they'll work that one back. Romanuk with it. He'll clear that one all the way down the ice. In on the near side for Jace Larkins. Larkins. He'll work that one right up Broadway, and Vandenbush couldn't hold on to the pass. Werfel scoops it up. Werfel circles back into his own zone for Ross. Ross turns that one over for Vandenbush. Vandenbush with the puts on the brakes. Centers into the slot, firing, and that one doesn't get through. And quickly worked out by Romanuk, and no, held at the line. A great play there by the 5 of Jace Larkins. On the near side, Canucks work that one ahead, and getting rubbed out is Einarson. Loose puck. Phillips jumps on that one. He'll clear that one in. Romanuk's got to get out of the zone here before his squad can attack. Now to the far side is the pass, and quickly out of the zone. Worked ahead, and Jeremy Chanoff walks in. Back to Sullen. Sullen shots go. No! Waved off the crossbar. Almost looked like he scored from the far angle here, and Ents kicks that one away. Right back to the point. Puck through traffic. Worked on the near side, Sullen. As he's watched by the other 4 on the ice. Continuing on with it. Griffin High getting his stick on that one. Worked ahead. Osterman. He'll feed that one in. And on the near side. Battle for the puck continues. 100 seconds remaining in the opening frame. Continuing to battle through that one's Ross. He'll feed that across. So mind you, that is Arneson with a nice feed. Still working away at it. Sullen. Sullen through traffic to the far side. Transcona trying to get one before the bell. Walking in and pickpocketed. Ahead to the far side. In through traffic. And that comes out. Worked ahead now here. One last opportunity for Ryder McClure. He'll play that down behind the goal. Back to the line. Transcona shot through traffic, doesn't get through as we enter the final minute of the opening frame. Battle continuing on. Transcona comes free, trying to push that one into the slot. And Einersing can't get that out of the zone. Transcona able to hold it. Quickly on that one is Campbell. He'll work it down low. Campbell gets it right back at the line. And he'll fire that one wide of the goal. McClure quickly on that one. Ryder McClure into the slot for Vandenbush, and he fans on a brilliant opportunity. And quickly going the other way here. And Thornton, his shot is knocked wide of the goal. 25 and counting to go. Battle for it down low. St. James able to hold the line is Bruce. His shot just wide of the goal. Phillips with it. Can he net one into the cage with 10 to go? Battle continuing on. Transcona picks up the puck, and they'll just send that one down into the Raptors. And that one brings a stoppage in play at 7.2 seconds. Werfel ready to go in on the draw. Gonna put Romanuk on the draw. Again, Chadenough. Quickly won here by the Canucks. And that went back loose in front. And holding on for a whistle is Delaron with 3.2, and he's going to get snowed. And there's some extracurricular activity here following the whistle. And it's going to be a penalty coming here to Carl Johansson. He must have said something. Oh, sorry, wrong replay there for you. St. James power play 0%, and it's actually worked in the favor of the Express as they got a big shorthanded goal in the last game, and there goes the horn. So that brings us to the end of the opening 20 in this one here. And we'll take a quick look here at the scoring summary. Final shots on the opening frame, 19 for the Canucks, 16 for the Express. Power play percentage here in this one, 1-for-1 for the Express. Meanwhile, the Canucks still got a minute 57 remaining of their power play. And the scoring summary here in the opening frame. Canucks started off. Aiden Werfel is second of the postseason from Austin Romanuk. And that was just 92 seconds in to the game. Then at 6:13, Brady Thorson got his third from Magnum Grindle. It was Jeremy Chanoff with this second on the power play from Cam Brzezinski and Nolan Vandenbush right at the 10, just past the 10-minute mark. And with that is where we sit after the opening 20 minutes, and it was going to be a slash that was called to Carl Johansson. So it will be a minute 57, a power play opportunity remaining for the Canucks when we see you following the opening intermission. And we'll be with you here shortly. welcome back here as we get ready to go for the second period. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. Got a minute 57 here, a power play remaining for the Canucks following the tripping penalty, or is it slashing, mind you, that, to Carter Johansson. Scoring summary, started off quick, 92 seconds in, Aiden Werfel is second from Austin Romanuk. Then Brady Thorson joined the party from Magnum Grindle at 6:13. That was Thornson's third of the postseason. Jeremy Chadenough got the power play goal to cut the lead in half, his second goal of the postseason from Cam Brashinsky and Noah Vandenbush. And that time of the goal was 10:08. Just over the midway mark of the opening frame. Shots in the opening period, 19 for the Canucks and 16 for the Railer Express. Griffin Hyatt out there, and the leading scorer for the Canucks in the postseason, getting ready to go here as he circles on in the draw against Jeremy Chadenough, and referees there just having a quick chat with the head coach Ryan Dick. And with that, we're ready to go here. Quick win off the draw. Hyatt walks in, fires, and that one kicked away on the near side. That puck comes all the way out and cleared in. Anderson quickly on that one as Enns works it to the far side to Arneson. Arneson on the give ahead, and Hyatt works that one in. Osterman quickly to pick the loose puck up. Transcona beat it to him, and a big hit down low on Osterman. As the physicality going their way, as we mentioned near the end of the period, the power play or the penalty kill, as here's a great opportunity going the other way for China. Rebound, they score! And just as I was about to say, getting it done short-handed, Keaton Johnson from Jeremy Chadenough. And here's a quick look at the replay. As I was about to say, it's been crazy how good this penalty kill has been, and really picking up a couple short-handed goals. And there's another big game-tying short-handed goal from the Transcona Railer Express. Time of the Express goal is 42 seconds on the near side. And Samachal, he'll play that one in off a couple sticks, trying to work it to Romanuk as we're back to where we started, knotted up even in this one. Romanuk with it. He'll work it back to the point. Just under a minute of power play opportunity remaining for this Canucks team. On the near side, Canucks work it back to the point. Playing it across. There's a shot through traffic and held on for a whistle as we got a stoppage in play here. Judd holds that one on, and new life here for Transcona. 43 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Werfel set, ready to go. In on the draw against Nolan Vandenbush. Draw one on the near side. And Ross able to hold that one at the line. Down low, battle for the loose puck continues on. And that opportunity through traffic, and the Canucks fire just wide of the goal. Werfel now with it. He'll work it down low. Back to Ross. Ross at the point. Continuing on with it. Firing in, and that opportunity for Romanuk won't go. Continuing on. Battle for the puck. St. James still with it as they'll cycle around through traffic, and that one just off the mark there. Getting enough of that one is Delrond, and now with it right in front. Then the Canucks get it done. Werfel, his second of the game. With 1 second remaining on the power play, Werfel gets his second from Romanuk. And there, as you can see, Werfel and Romanuk celebrating. Here's a quick look at the setup from Ross, working it down low. And into the back of the goal. Canucks regaining their lead on the power play. Shots disappeared early on, 3-1 in favor of St. James. And on the near side, working at it, Grindle with it. Magnum Grindle, he'll clear that quickly out of the zone. Transcona jumping on the loose puck. And that one cleared all the way in. Trying to jump on that one. Played to the far side. Brzezinski is a point in tonight's game. Scooped up in behind the goal on the wraparound opportunity. Well, gonna score! And just like that, we're tied up, but the referee is gonna wave it off. He's gonna wave it off at 17:31. Referee number 95 waves it off. We'll look at the replay. Here's a look at the replay. And the net did pop off. It was waved off right away. And Transcona set on the draw, quick win. Trying to knot this one right back up as I thought they did moments ago on the near side. Canucks have that roll off their stick. Picked up now here by the Express. Worked across. Played right back into the slot. Better score! And this one is now tied up for sure. Rowan Coe with the goal from the 17 of Tyson Burden. And we are knotted up again. 2 shots in the frame, 2 goals for Transcona. And here's the setup. Right back into the slot and on the doorstep. Step just how it started off with the Canucks goal that we saw in the first period at that end. It's now Transcona tying this one right back up on the near side. Scooped ahead here and worked ahead by the Canucks. And that one cleared in, icing nullified. Played to the near side. And Warfel clears that one in. And here's another opportunity here, walking in. Trying enough, and that opportunity is held on by Enns. It's a pushing and shoving. But a high-scoring 3 goals in the opening 3 minutes here of the second period. .16:37 on the clock. Chernoff ready to go. Taking on Jacob Howell. Howell wins that one. Cleared, and that one hits one of the cross members. And we got a stoppage in play. As they get ready to do this one again. Draw coming to the right of Enns. Vandenbush. Set ready to go, looking for a quick win back to Whiteman here. Or Todoruk off the draw in that one. One back by the Canucks in the defending zone. Quickly on the puck, those a couple of red jerseys, and now picked up by St. James as they try and clear. And Grindle able to work that one out of the zone. Hard hustle there by Thornton. Thornton centers that to the far side. And the Railer Express work it back on the near side boards. Knocked ahead. Jamming at the loose puck. Vandenbush comes free. Vandenbush going through traffic. Vandenbush putting on the brakes. And that one won't go for him. On the near side, up to Grindle. And fired right back in the other way by Declan Whiteman. And Anderson makes a nice move there. And Michael Todoruk getting the tough end of that one there. As he gets spun around. Oh. And I guess I do not have that replay for you as he got spun around there. Off the draw. Quickly worked ahead, in through traffic. Osterman gets it out of the zone, up to Griffin Hyatt. Hyatt now walks in, and he's called at the line. He had Arneson with them. As Hyatt and Arneson trying to set it up going the other way. 15:34 on the clock in the middle frame. Shots 22-19 in favor of the St. James Junior Canucks. Off the draw. Puck into the feed and quickly into the zone. Chernoff and his shot by Chernoff just off the mark. Held at the line. And that one with a dangerous opportunity off the end boards. Osterman jumps on that one instead. He'll play it to the far side. And working it in through traffic, now picked up here by Carl Johansson. And that one rolls all the way down on the near side. Keane Johnson now with it up to Chernoff. Chernoff through traffic. And he's knocked off the puck here by Bruce. Transcona regaining possession. And that one held at the line. No. The linesman decided otherwise on that one. As there's the setup by Transcona, quickly working into the zone, getting some pressure going. And that one, just the Canucks able to clear that one out there. Ready to go here. And Werfel skates in, cleanly wins that one right back. Anderson works it to Romanuk. Off a couple sticks, Werfel. And he'll continue on with that one as he gets set down. And that hit brings the applaud here of the Transcona Railer Express. And here's a look at that hit. And there's the hit. Back to the live action on the near side. Off a couple sticks. Vandenbush trying to work that ahead. And Brzezinski. Quickly now Ross works it the other way. Glove down. And picked up now by Romanuk. Romanuk back door. And the Canucks couldn't get that one away. And a hard hit there to finish it off. And with that, going the other way, then that shot trickles by. Can't beat Enzo as Rowan Coe, who got this one, knotted back up. On the near side, Anderson with it. He'll work that one through traffic. Anderson continuing on as getting tripped up as a Railer Express. And we got a penalty coming here. Pretty easy call. As Noah St. Laurent hits the ice. Looks like it's going to be a boarding or a cross check. There'll be a boarding coming here. Power play opportunity number 2 of the night for the Railer Express. 1 for 1 so far. And here's a look at the big momentum swing here as Romanuk with the opportunity down low. And there's the hit. Mind you that just a little bit out of the reach of the camera. Sorry about that. Our apologies. As the Rail Express trying to match their opening power play. Bruce quickly works that to the far side. And Larkins turns that one over. Larkins out to hold that at the zone momentarily. Jordy now works it out. And here comes Carter Jordy. Walking in. And Pat Say trying to pick up the rebound there and make up for the penalty he took early on. That got the Express on the board. That's Jeremy Chinoff who did that as he walks in. And that went off a couple sticks. And quickly out of the zone as Brzezinski with it. Brzezinski works that one ahead to Chinoff who gets set down. And Chinoff now trying to scoop that one up as he stumbles down on the end boards and puck comes up into the Transcona bench. It's going to stay in the Canucks zone. And we have a look at that hit on Chinoff took when he entered here. As we said, the physicality here getting up. And as he gets steamrolled by a Canuck. 77 seconds remaining on the man advantage as McClure wins the draw cleanly. Quickly back for Campbell. Across, shot through traffic, rebound loose. And they're going to say quick whistle there as Ents pounces on the puck. And they get ready to do this here again. And they'll move the draw over to the left of ends. And on the draw, coming free with that is Thornton. And now worked around here by the Express is Selling. Selling back to the Dork. Still working with that down low as Campbell feeds it for Selling. Selling back to Campbell. Now Selling with it. Under a minute remaining in the man advantage. As Selling gets tangled up with Ross, they continue on. Campbell with it. He'll work that across to McClure, right down low for Trey Selling. Selling now with it. Working around in the corner boards. And McClure works it to the far side for Austin Campbell. Shot through traffic and hit his own man on the opportunity. Quickly clearing it down to St. James. 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. As Dilleron works that ahead for his own team. Chanoff through traffic. And Carter Jordy works that free for Caden Osterman. Osterman all alone. And that one sticked away. A great opportunity. But Dilleron had the answer. Chadnoff walks in. 6 to go in the man advantage. He'll lose that to Phillips. And he'll try and clear that one at the line. McClure plays it in. Back to even strength here. Loose puck. Osterman plays that in behind the goal. 11:45 and counting as McClure turns that one over. And trying to glove that one ahead off a couple sticks. Worked ahead by Warfel, back to the point. Waiting for it, shot through traffic, won't go. Rebound, skirmish for the puck. Here's Transcona with 3. Walking in. And playing that to the forehand, trying to tip that right back in front for Larkins, won't go. And a great rush set up by Caden Brzezinski. Oh. And they can't finish that one. And there we go on the replay, waiting for that to load. So I don't know why it's a little bit behind today. But Ends has the answer. .11:21 to go. As Osterman skates off the ice. Magnum Grindle comes in. Shots 25-21. Arneson ready to go here in on the draw. One back by St. Laurent, and now with it on the near side is the Canucks. Canucks getting pressured hard in their own zone, trying to clear that one out. Arneson now with it. He's got Griffin Hyatt with him, and he'll just play that one into the far side. Hyatt giving chase, and the Express there first is caught the door, trying to work it the other way. Canucks walk in, jamming at it in Delaroyd. Stands his zone. And holding his zone there is Sage Delarond. And there's again the opportunity the other way, and here's the save by Delarond. Canucks, it's Griffin High getting away from the draw. And it'll be Arneson in to fill his spot. Arneson wins that back, but it's picked up and taken the other way, knocked down. No call on the play as Evan Shudley got taken down. And delayed offside as Vandenbush applying some pressure. Quickly cleared in by Osterman. Arneson gives chase. Delarond turns that one over, but it works out here for Transcona as they play that ahead, and a quick little stick check there breaks that one up for St. James. St. James into the zone. Hyatt giving chase. Loose puck. Arneson right ahead and into the slot. And a couple of red jerseys quickly in on that one. Cleared in all the way around. Picked up and quickly in. Firing. No, Celeron doesn't score. That looked almost like it was in here. Much the applaud of the visiting crowd. Puck in behind the goal. Battle for it continues on as we enter the back half here of this hockey game. Not up at 3 apiece. There's a slap shot deflected just wide of the goal. St. James under siege, needs to get the puck out. St. Laurent with another opportunity. Backhander off the glass. Rebound picked up by Whiteman. He'll fire out to the far side. A Campbell's shot rings off the post. And I don't know if that found its way into the goal. And they're still arguing with it as they put the net back on. Still trying to see where they're going to dish the puck out there. And they get ready to go here, 9:34. Quickly off the draw. Battle for the puck continuing on. Couple Canucks pinning that puck against the boards and coming free with it as that one comes out to Larkin. Larkins, he'll work that ahead. And at the line, shot through traffic, trying to get a nice bounce off the end boards. And here's an opportunity for Kuzik going the other way. Quick stick going back, and Brashinsky able to corral the puck and take it away from harm. Brashinsky works it up, and that one just spun and turned in, turning that over to Phillips now. And he'll send that right from his bench, glove down by Werfel, who's had himself a night in this hockey game. 2 goals. Played ahead into the zone by Chinoff. Skirmish for the puck continuing on. Werfel comes free with it. And he gets hauled down. No call on the play. Worked ahead on the far side. And the Romanuk just clears that one in. 8:25 to go. Loose puck, and that one fired around off a couple deflections. Loose in front again. And the Canucks trying to get their stick on that one. Canucks cycling around with the puck. Trying to find an open man, and still with that here is St. James. As they work it to the near side. We got a penalty coming here behind the play. So it'll be a Canucks power play coming up. Power play that hasn't been too hard in this postseason, but did connect on their last opportunity. And it's going to be a hook coming here to Keaton Johnson. Here's a look at the replay of the opportunity for Transcona that they thought they scored, and they ring that one up off the iron on the man advantage. Transcona quickly clears that one all the way down the ice by Larkins. Ains leaves that one back to Romanuk, back to Einerson. Einerson right back, and the tic-tac-toe, we got a penalty coming up. And it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Canucks. Clock's still ticking. And now they realize that down low. They're going to have to add about 5 seconds on the clock if they do. And they got the 18 of Michael Dodor guilty. And here we'll see. It's going to be a hook right there. Or no, it's going to be a hit. So a 5-on-3 for 90 seconds for the Canucks. Canucks, and there's a penalty. Pretty quick call off the draw. And not much to say about that one. And to the applaud here of the Railway Express fans, Austin Romanuk goes to the box for his 2 minutes. So the power play continues on for the Canucks. They got a minute 27 here. A power play. As Hyde in on the draw, quickly run back. And worked across here. Brashinsky clears that in, so it's going to be interference, is what they called it there on the Transcona Railway Express. Back to the line. Through traffic. Canucks opportunity. That's held on for a whistle. And they're going to call Romanuk in on the hook. Transcona switching up their men, putting up Austin Campbell out there as well as Jacob Howell. Got 66 seconds remaining here before we go to some 4-on-4 hockey. 4-on-3. Man advantage here for St. James. As they'll work it ahead is Phillips. He'll work that to the far side. Warfel giving chase. And he's tied up there by the 8 of Austin Campbell. Worked across. And Jacob Howell clears the zone. On the near side boards. Kuzik works it to the far side. Tries to work that one right back to Phillips now. He'll work that across. Canucks still with it. Puck into the skates. And comes out of the zone. It's an offside. 21 seconds remaining on the man advantage. 6:18. Only one shot so far on the man advantage for the Canucks. I'm your host, Bentley, Brandt, cameraman Nate Noble here, ready to bring you this action as Griffin Hyatt in on the draw. He'll lose that one to Chernoff. Phillips with it. He'll work that ahead. And quickly into the zone, putting on the brakes. To the far side. Anderson trying to work that ahead. 5 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Anderson walks in, fires, and that one no good. We got 5-on-4 hockey all alone. And that one just a little bit too ahead for Keaton Johnson as he came flying out of the gate. Hyatt with it. 15 seconds remaining until the Railer Express have a 3-second power play. Puck in behind the goal. That one gets cleared all the way down. It'll be 3.5 seconds. Looking at the clock as that's on now. And just like that, it's over. Ross with the puck. Anderson works that ahead. Just 2 shots on the 5-on-3 for the Canucks. And that pass picked off by Anderson. He'll feed that ahead. To the far side for Vandenbush. Walking in just wide of the goal as we hit the 5-minute mark in the middle frame. Puck skips up off some lumber. And the Canucks coming through with that. It's Caden Osterman. Osterman had some good looks in this game. Has another opportunity on that loose puck. Continuing on with it. And here's the 2-on-1 for the Canucks. Vandenbush walking on. He'll get back from Selin. Back to Selin. And Selin just lost his edge. Couldn't finish that one off on the tic-tac-toe. Canucks trying to push that one back the other way. And a quick clear ahead and into the zone. That one fired in. Rebound as that one laid loose for Pruden. Pruden with it. Pruden trying to get that one back on the near side for Warfel. Warfel on the feet to Romanuk. Romanuk backhand, forehand, and couldn't get a shot away. Great defense there by Transcona as they keep this game knotted up. Express playing it to the far side. They'll work that one ahead, quickly into the zone. Pruden with it. His shot just off the mark. And that opportunity, no good for the Express. Kuzik turns it right back over. In behind the goal, skips over, ends his stick. Kuzik there, but that one picked up by St. Laurent. Noah St. Laurent trying to clear that one out, and it's going to be up off the stick of Kuzik and into the roof, and that one makes contact with the ceiling at 3:35. Bring us a stoppage in play. Shots in the period, 11 for the Junior Canucks. Meanwhile, for the Transcona Railer Express, they got a total of 17. Chernoff ready to go on the draw, and before we get ready, Griffin Hyatt gets waved, and Jordy comes in on the draw. Jordy loses that one to Chernoff. Chernoff getting chased on that loose puck. Comes all the way around for Parnell. Sticking with it here is St. James in the defensive zone. Trying to work that one out as they jackhammer away at that loose puck. Comes right in front of ends. Cleared all the way down. It's going to be an icing here at 3:12. Here's a look coming out of the box here And a great opportunity, or coming up, mind you, in the second here. Here's the opportunity at the other way for the Canucks. And, oh, thought I had the opportunity on the breakaway opportunity. Thought I had the replay there of the breakaway opportunity for you loaded. That one gloved and held by Ends. 3:08 on the clock. Chanuff set, ready to go. Chanuff wins that one back. There's a shot through traffic and quickly into the glove of Ends, as he had traffic right in front. Chanuff now ready to go. And his squad taking on. And that one there went back by Magnum Grindle. Continuing on with the puck as that one gets tied up at the end boards. Corner boards bottom. Magnum Grindle comes free with that one. And Grindle to the far side. That one just sticked ahead by Kyle Todork, right back into the zone, past the stick of Ends. He'll leave it back. Miscommunication. McClure quickly on that one. But Grindle now has it on his stick and out of the zone. Trying to work that ahead for Thornton, won't go. Puck cleared all the way in by the Express. Quickly on that, McClure crashing the net. And that one cleared down. Won't have enough for icing as icing's waved off. Kyle Todork to the far side, turns that one over. Can the Canucks capitalize? And that one just off the mark. Rebound as that puck skips around. Grindle fires that one in. Blocked by Chanuff. Chanuff works that ahead for McClure. They're going to stay on side as McClure fires that right in front. Sticked way off the back and just out. I don't know how that stayed out. Chanuff with a great opportunity. Here's a 2-on-2 going all the way for the Canucks, and that one sent skyward into the netting at 150. And here's a look as Chanuff tries to play this off the back of Ends. Came oh so close to giving the first lead of the hockey game to the Railer Express. And off the puck drop. Played into the near side boards and worked out by the Express. Express quickly ahead, Vandenbush. Vandenbush got Trey Sun with them. And that one paddled away by Ends. Puck comes out of the zone. Quickly back in by Brzezinski. Ross on the loose puck, 90 seconds to go in the middle frame. Osterman now with the kid. Osterman rubbed off the puck as he clears that out. Brzezinski with it. Brzezinski works his way through traffic, works it to the far side. Canucks first on that loose puck. And off a couple sticks. St. James trying to work that one ahead. And a big hit down there as Werfel gets his bucket knocked off. And quickly works his way through and scores! The first lead in the game. It's for the Express right at the minute mark. It's Peter Johansson with the second. And this has erupted here. Here's the replay. We got the hit right there, bringing the energy as Werfel takes a hard bump and and thought I had the goal loaded for you. And I guess with this U screen being a little bit different, I don't have the replays right there. Sorry about that. Played to the far side. Phillips works that ahead. And Hyatt works that one in. Firing just off the mark. At the point, and St. James called on the offside. 38.5 seconds on the clock. And another come from behind battle for the Railer Express to work their way into the lead as we near the final period of regulation. And boy, as their locker room have to have all the momentum going following this bell if they can hold on for this 30 seconds here. Phillips with it to Warfel, who takes another hard hit. Knocked down as he'll take down the 24 there of Evan Chudley. Chudley with the puck, trying to center that one in front, won't go. Chudley getting pinned behind the goal, 10 to go. Stick battle continuing on here in between Johansson and Jordy. And they're just going to let this run for the Horde. Applaud from the Express fans as their team has come back to be on the positive side here following the opening 40 minutes. Shots in the second period. The Canucks, the total of 13. Meanwhile, for the Railer Express, a total of 12 shots. And we'll have your scoring summary right up here as Romnuk talking a little bit with the referee. I think they wanted interference on that hit there on Warfel. And here's your scoring summary coming right up, as well as the penalty recap. It was Keenan Johansson, Keenan Johnson starting it off, the second shorthanded, or second goal of the postseason, getting a shorthand 42 seconds into the game, into the period. Mind you that. Aiden Warfel getting his second of the game on the power play from Austin Robinuk and Jarrett Ross. 1 second remaining on the power play. Time of the goal, 1:56 at 2:47. Rowan Cohen tied this one up with his first postseason goal from Tyson Purdy and Chase Larkins at 2:47. And then with 59 seconds remaining, Keenan Johansson, who started off the period, gets his second of the game, third of the postseason from Trey Sellen and Nolan Vandenbush. And with that, quick go over the penalties here in the second period. Aiden Warfel had the 2 minutes for boarding at 6:06. And before that, Carl Johansson had the carryover from the previous period for the slash, as at 19:57. Keenan Johnson had the hook at 12:02. Michael Theodorek with the interference at 12:32. Only 2 shots on the 5-on-3 for the Canucks. Austin Romanuk took the hooking penalty at 12:35. That resulted in Railer Express goal. And with that, that is how we sit through the opening 40. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, with my cameraman, Nate Noble. And we'll see what should be a good, exciting 20 minutes here as we look for this third period. The Canucks trying to battle back in this one, send it to a game 7, and they're going to need a good third period. And that has been tough to come by lately in this series for them. So we can see if they can change their hopes here following for the next 20 minutes. And off the draw. Picked up and quickly played ahead here by the Express. As the Canucks trying to battle back in this one. I'm your host, Bentley. Brandt with your cameraman, Nate Noble. Loose puck coming free now. Worked ahead and quickly into the zone. As the Express trying to get an insurance goal here. Larkins plays that across to the far side. Work quickly in here by the number 7. Loose puck. On the near side, battle for the boards continues on. Picked up now by Ken Osterman, who walks in, fires that one in off the glass. Continuing to work with it. And that puck works his way ahead to Brzezinski. And he'll quickly work that into the zone. Battle for the puck continuing on. All right, now with it. He'll play it to the far side, off a couple sticks. And quickly into the zone. Griffin Hyatt walks in, fires, and that one off the high glass stays in play. Battle for the puck. Brzezinski getting in there and worked across now here by Austin Campbell as Campbell feeds that up. Loose puck on the near side. Orful tries to play that ahead forward. Knocked down. And that puck comes all the way out of the zone. Canucks fire that one in off the stick of Hyatt. Railer Express on the near side, trying to push that one forward. Comes all the way out of the zone. Canucks pass that one around, cycling with it. And firing in just wide of the goal. Comes back, Parnell, his shot doesn't go. And there's a down player, and it's going to get blue and dead here. And now getting up, that's Austin Campbell, who went down. There's a look at the replay. And off the drop. Puck cleared ahead. Quickly into the zone comes Transcona, and firing that one in. Ends holds on for the whistle on the opportunity from Ron Coe, who has a goal in this game. And off the draw. Puck quickly worked ahead here by the Canucks. Firing that one in. And we got a whistle at 17:54. As both teams working it back and forth here early on in the third period. Off the draw. Battle for the loose puck. Thornton trying to work that one free. At the line. And Phillips, this shot's no good. He'll try that one again and just wide of the goal. Worked the other way by St. James. Loose puck in behind the goal. Brzezinski now with it. He'll try and work his way ahead to the far side. Continuing on with it. That one worked all the way down behind the goal. And on the near side. Thornton clearing that one out. In through traffic's Warfel. Warfel kicks that one away. Battle for the puck continues on. Worked back on the near side. Back to Phillips. And his shot through traffic won't go. Romanuk now with it. Puck worked ahead. Picked up now by Brzezinski. Brzezinski with the heel working across. That puck comes cleared all the way down. And that will be held on for a whistle at 16:36. Shots here in the frame, 2 for the Canucks, 1 for the Railer Express. Off the draw, quick shot, and that one just off the mark for Kyle Theodorek. Loose puck, Selling first on that one. And the battle for it continues on. Still working away at that one. And St. James, they'll come free with it. That one comes all the way down, and gonna call that onside. Now we got a stoppage in play here at 16:09. And off the draw. And that net slides off. They continue on. Puck comes all the way down, working with it. Canucks trying to feed that one ahead. Picked up at the line. And played ahead by Howell. That one comes all the way out. Ironson now with it. Selling quickly on that one. He tries to work that one back. Gloved to himself now by Ironson, and he'll circle around. Ironson now plays that one in. Picked up now here by Kyle Theodorek. And he'll clear that one all the way down. And they're going to give that one just enough for icing at 15:33. Shot totals are 34-29 in favor of the visiting Transcona Railer Express. Lead this 1-1 thanks to Keaton Johnson with the goal. With just under a minute to go in the second period, and that's his second goal as he had one just inside a minute of that same period. And here's another opportunity from Ryan McClure. McClure trying to put that one on ice, won't go. On the near side, Canucks. They'll quickly work that one in. Dangerously at the line. Kuzik works that one back. And the battle for it. Romanov can't come free with it. Worked ahead. Selling quickly clears that one out. Battle for the puck continuing on and dangerously played. And Delaron works that behind him. Warfel trying to hold it at the line. Good battle there by Evan Chudley, able to get it out. Quickly into the zone come the Canucks. Warfel fires and just getting enough of that one is Delaron, and that puck comes all the way down the ice. Express changing it up. Quickly coming onto the ice to pick that one up is Pruden. He's got assist in today's game. Battle for the puck down low continues on. And continuing on the near side. Quickly worked back ahead the other way by Michael Theodorek. Can't get that one out of the zone, and they're going to call offside here on the Canucks at 14:10. Still yet to see Austin Campbell return to the bench after going down early in the frame, as he's still getting medical work done. Off the draw, here come the Canucks. Brett Thornton, he'll work it ahead. He's made his presence known tonight. And that opportunity just wide, picked up some points and a goal. Thornton works that the other way. And that comes all the way down the ice. Parnell now with the puck. And quickly out onto the ice comes Carl Johansson. Meanwhile, Brett Thornton goes all the way through traffic. Sticked away. Rebound in front. No one home. And the Canucks have taken the net off here in behind the play at 13:41. Here's a look down the ice at the other end. And there's a great opportunity here for St. James. And the flash of the leather ending that opportunity from Sage Delaron. Off the draw, quick win by the Canucks. They'll work it ahead. Arson turns, fires, blocked, rebound. Bruce through traffic. And Delaron seeing that the whole way at 13:34. They'll redo this one again. Do it right back to his right. Off the draw. Express chasing down that loose puck. Picked up now here by St. James. Glove down. And worked quickly out of the zone by Chinoff on the far side. Scooped up now by Howell. Howell works that ahead off a couple sticks. And Chinoff with it here as a veteran line here for this Transcona Railer Express. Continues on the far side. Chinoff gives chase. Back to the near side as St. James picks it up. And they'll work that cross ice. Howell only one there. And Jacob Howell now with the puck on his stick. As the time milking away here for the St. James Canucks. Phillips with it. He'll work that ahead for Romanuk. And Romanuk jamming at that one. Picked up here by Transcona. Vandenbush. Back for Sullen. And that opportunity just off the mark as Sullen gets dumped by Werfel. Returning the favor of what happened early on in the previous period. As Romanuk trying to work that one back to Ken Osterman and back and forth they go. Meanwhile, McClure taking it the other way as he takes a hard hit. Loose puck comes up into the netting. And 12:17 on the clock here. Shot totals for the period. 5 for the Canucks. 3 for Transcona. And they got the debris picked up off the ice, and they're back ready to go. Off the draw. Canucks work that to the far side. Continuing on. Played ahead. Loose puck in through traffic. And Thornton tries to play that ahead. Continuing on. Jamming at it. Quickly into the zone. Firing, trying to put that at the doorstep. Canucks think they score. We're going to have to check the replay here. As the battle for the puck continues on. And Sage Delrond holding his zone at 11:50. Here's the replay. As he somehow kept that puck out of the goal. It's going to come out of the zone here as Jeremy Chadnoff ready to go. Taking on Griffin Hyatt in the draw. Quickly won and played ahead. And out of the zone, Canucks work it right back in. Circling around is St. James. Battling for the puck. Chadnoff knocks the player off the puck, and loose puck played in by Ken Osterman. Canucks were in deep, had to tag up as Howell works it to the near side for Kyle Todoruk. Todoruk with it, firing off the mark. Howell to scoop the puck up. Jacob Howell works that ahead, and the Canucks come free with it. They'll play it into the corner boards. Loose puck still working with it. And the battle continues on now as this push to the far side by Keenan Johnson, who has 2 goals in tonight's hockey game. Glove down, and that one is up and out of play as that one was up on the ledge off a glove there in the St. James bench at 10:59 as we near the middle mark. And it's been oh so long since the Express have had the success that they've wanted against this Canucks team in the playoffs, and they can start to taste it. Off the draw. Quickly won back and by Vandenbush and played into the zone. Canucks on the near side. They'll try and put that one up Broadway. McClure breaks that one up, and Werfel sends it right back into the zone. Brzezinski with it. Brzezinski moves that ahead. Vandenbush all alone. Walks in, fires, ends. Has the answer on that one. And here's a look at that opportunity for Brzezinski. Oh. And there it is. Again, so I don't know why the working with how the replay is presenting itself in this one. A little bit behind. Our apologies on that. Off the draw. Selling works it to the far side. Bruce first on that one. Working on the near side. Battle for the puck continues on. And that one comes out of the zone. Quickly played ahead and worked ahead by Jace Larkins. Battle on the near side continues on. And that comes all the way down the ice. No icing. Battle for the loose puck continues on. Scooped up now here by Carl Johansson. Battle for the puck continues on, and that one poked ahead free, and that one just off the mark there. Trying to tack on another one was Carter Johansson. Going the other way through traffic. Walking in, Einerson. Einerson. Backhand, forehand. Draws a penalty. That's going to be a hook coming here to Declan Whiteman. 9:36 on the clock, remaining in regulation. And for the Canucks power play, as we said, that hasn't been all too hot. They get another opportunity. Here's a look at the hook. And right there's the hook. Little bit of a weak call for the playoffs, but nevertheless, Einerson plays that one back. Shot through traffic. Rebound picked up by the Canucks. Back to Phillips. He'll work that across. Einerson now within that puck, takes an unfortunate bounce over his stick. Romanuk now with it on the man advantage. St. James continuing to cycle that one. As they'll work it all the way back to Phillips. Across for Anderson. His shot through traffic, pad save, and cleared all the way down the ice by Transcona. Anderson. He'll continue on. Up the near side. Puck played ahead off the stick and in. Under 9 minutes here. As that one, they're going to say it's onside. Quick play there by the Canucks. Down to a minute of man advantage. Shot by Phillips doesn't get through. Puck skips up. Only one shot on the man advantage so far for the Canucks as their miscommunication. They're able to hold it in off a skate blade. And a big hit there. Canucks working it down low. Right into the slot, won't go. Romanuk circles back. Shot through traffic. Back to Phillips. He'll work that ahead, and Arneson there with it. And that gets cleared all the way down the ice. 30 seconds remaining in the Transcona penalty kill, and they've limited the Canucks to just 2 shots on goal. Canucks. They'll put that one ahead on the near side. Osterman first on the puck. And here's looking back, leaving it to Ross. Ross now with it at the line, passing it across. 12 seconds on the man advantage, and fired all the way down by Jacob Powell. And with that, that will do it for the Canucks power play. 2 shots on the man advantage. That gets cleared all the way in. Scooped up now by Coe. Off his stick for Thornton. Thornton back to the line. And that shot through traffic. Rebound it, lay there and won't go. And that one cleared all the way down. And Ross, first one after that, in his own zone, played ahead now. And Einerson still with it. Einerson walking in through traffic and can't do anything else. And here's the opportunity. Ryder McClure, another breakaway. And again, Enns has his number as McClure gets dumped behind the play. Romanuk walks in. Romanuk still with it. And he'll fire that one off the glass. Urgency coming here for the Canucks. Down to 6:45 in regulation. And the top continuing on for the puck with the 221s. And we continue on as St. Laurent works that one into the Canucks zone. Loose puck, Canucks. Work it to the far side. Kuzik now with it. Through traffic. He dishes to Romanuk. Romanuk back to Kuzik, scores! And this one's all tied up at 4 apiece at 6:21. Kuzik from Romanuk. And here's the replay. And there Romanuk gives it right back to Kuzik. Romanuk's third assist in the game. And we're 4-4 again. And quickly worked out. Bruce, he'll play that cross. Puck worked across on the near side. And Sully now with it. He'll play that ahead. Phillips with it. New life here for the Canucks. Walking in, it's Hyatt. And that shot's blocked. Osterman works it back to the point for Phillips. His shot through traffic. Save made. Jamming at it are the Canucks, and that one still comes free. Across now. Another shot for St. James, and that one kicked away. As St. James nearing 50 shots on goal. Glove down by Phillips. And worked away to Vandenbush. Vandenbush all alone. Vandenbush walks in. Continues along behind the goaltender. As he works his way behind Enz's net. And gets knocked down. Puck back at the line. Trying to put that one around. And quickly into the zones, Hyatt. He tries to leave that one back, and with that, it's going to be Transcona going the other way. As Transcona works that ahead. Battle for the puck on the near side. And that shot by Coe just wide of the goal. Anderson now with it. Worked ahead on the near side. As Thornton. And he gets called at the line at 4:43. Shot totals for this period, the Canucks, a total of 16. Meanwhile, only 6 for the Transcona Rail Express. 4:43 to go. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, North McCarran. In this one, Nate Noble. Trying enough ready to go, and he'll lose that one to Warfel. Warfel, 2 goals early on in this one. Big boost for his team. Romanuk battling back with the puck. Comes out to the far side for Johnson. He also has 2 goals at the other side of the ice here. And as they tilt the ice into the zone, comes Transcona. Trying out just a little bit behind that one. He'll fire that one in. He started the scoring off for Transcona, and now we got a stoppage in play at 4:12. And they'll get Sullins line out there as he skates out with Evan Chudley. Meanwhile, Anderson coming out with Griffin Hyatt and Caden Osterman. And off the draw, Ross now with the puck. He'll work it to the far side. And held at the line. Back for Sullen. Sullen and his shot's gloved and held on for a whistle by Inns. And back ready to go here. Vandenbush will quickly win the draw back. And that shot off the mark there for Larkins. And the puck again making its way up into the netting at 3:55. Ends ready to get tested in off the zone draw. As Vandenbush. And that one picked up now here by the Canucks. Canucks, they'll work that one, splitting the D and continuing on with its Osterman. As he gets pinned by Larkins. And the net slides off as St. James crashed the net. See if the faceoff here should come out of the zone. And that was Arneson knocking it off. And I might say it was carried into the net and keep us in the zone. Trying up now, ready to go against Kuzik. And Kuzik now wins that one. Glove down. Continuing with it is Kuzik. Puts on the brakes into the slot. An opportunity for St. James is picked off by Ryan McClure. McClure, he'll work that ahead to Johnson. Johnson, he's got 2 goals. Centers that one in front. Transcona working away at it. Continuing on. And there's some physical activity down there. And shutting off is down. Meanwhile, Jacob Howell makes his way back to the Transcona bench. Don't know if we will see Austin Campbell in this one anymore tonight. And don't know if they're going to call a penalty or not yet. Now they are. And as Warfel skates over towards the sin bin, and the referee's just going to have a chat. See if that Canucks penalty box will open or not. As it looks like they're going to get Warfel on the rough. Here's the replay as Warfel does step into the box. And there's the shot. A little bit after it. And there Anderson getting all the information from the referee, as well as with Nolan Vandenbush, captain of the Transcona Railer Express, getting this sorted out. So it'll be express power play. 3:19 on the clock, and not a better time for a power play for the Express, who've just given up the lead in this one and got knotted right back up. And I think we got 4-on-4 here, as they got timekeeper trying to figure out what's going on. There's a Canuck in the penalty box and a Railer Express. Can't see the number of the Railer Express player in the penalty box. Nothing on the board, and it'll be even here as Canucks coaching staff getting the low down on the penalty calls. Oh no, they got Romna going to the box. So it will be a man advantage, as it should be for the Railer Express, with 3:19. Astor Romanock in the sin bin for 2 minutes for the extracurricular activity. Off the draw. Jace Larkins now with it. He'll work ahead to Vandenbush. Vandenbush now with it. He'll work it back. And so Johansson, who was the other player in the box with the rough. And now Transcona, they'll work it back to the point. Played across for Larkins. Trying to find who will be their hero. There's a shot through traffic, and that one won't go on the opportunity from Brzezinski. Battle for the puck. Down low as Chudley knocks down his man, continues on. Trying to work that one loose. And the Canucks clear it all the way down the ice. 2:30 on the clock. And we got 1:10 remaining on the man advantage here for the Railer Express. One shot now on the power play as walking in. Larkins works that to the far side, trying to get it to Vandenbush. Ross with the puck on his stick. He'll turn that over and take a big hit in return. Larkins right back. Brzezinski across to Vandenbush. Vandenbush circles around, making some space and time. Past Thornton as he cuts to the net. Rebound in front for Larkins, and he couldn't end that one. A great opportunity at the 2-minute mark to give the edge back to Transcona. They'll circle around. 30 seconds remaining on the man advantage. One shot on the man advantage so far. As they'll fire that one in all the way around the boards. Scooped up by McClure. And Selling couldn't get to that one. But they'll hold it at the zone as Transcona. As Whiteman works it down low for Selling. Selling with it. The activity getting going right in front of the goal. Back to the point. And played across. And we're back to even strength. And that one just off the mark there on the opportunity. Loose puck comes out of the zone. Ko with it. He'll work that ahead. Tipped ahead into the zone. As we hit the final minute of regulation. 4-4 hockey game here in game number 6. And the Express work that ahead. And high sticking waved off as Romnuk walks that in, trying to be the hero on the rebound. And the net came off in an untimely manner, bringing us a stoppage in play at 44.4 seconds. And with that, Keenan Johnson makes his way to the Railer Express bench as he gets out of the penalty box. And on the draw, Chanoff wins that one back. And trying to work that on the far side to Vandenbush. Played right back in. Larkins with it. 30 seconds for Larkins and crew as they work ahead. Quickly here comes Jeremy Chanoff. Chanoff walks in. He started the scoring for his team. Can he finish it off? Puck held at the line. Picked up now. 15 to go. Long stretch pass for Romanuk, and Romanuk was offside. He had to leave that. Vandenbush scoops it up. He'll work it up. Vandenbush at the line. It's offside with 7 seconds remaining in regulation. Shots are now 50 to 37 in favor of the Canucks. And here's a look as we talked about the physicality on that last penalty kill. And there's a big hit there. Sorry, that's on the power play for Transcona Railer Express. And the Canucks just going to hold on to this one and test it here in extra time. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with your cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll see you all here shortly for the first overtime period. And they thought they're going to clear the ice before. No, they're not. And a lot of come from behind games in this series. Quick go over our scoring summary here for the third period. And it was, there we go. It's Ryan Kuzak, his 4th from Master Romnuk and Aiden Werfel. So they'll add the assist to Werfel. A great night for him. 2 goals and assists. Other 3-point player, Ashton Romnuk with 3 goals. And on the Transcona Railer Express side, your leaders are Keenan Johnson with 2 goals and the 22 of Nolan Vandenbush with 2 assists. 5-on-5, playoff overtime. Vandenbush in on the draw against Hyatt. And that one's one, trying to control that one. Arneson fires that one right in on goal, and he's right there. So they will hold on for a whistle at 9:53. And the shots for end of regulation was 50-37. Off the draw. Canucks, they'll clear that one all the way down, and now here come the Railer Express, working that into the zone. This Cam Brzezinski. Battle for the puck continues on. And they'll work that one all the way around. And that one clears, and we got a nice thing coming up. 9:26 on the clock. Shots in the frame, 1-0 Canucks. And as forgot to mention, the shots in the third period were 18 for St. James and a total of 9 for the Express as they win the draw. Quick shot through traffic, and that one just wide by Coe. Puck comes out of the zone, in through traffic. We got some 2-on-2 here as Hyatt tries to center that one to Arneson, won't go. Romanuk comes sliding in. Correction there, it's Jordy as I try and see that number there. It's a 15. 15, yeah. As well as the 16 there of Thornton. Trying to work that one free. And Jordy works that one back. And McClure scoops that one up. McClure gets pickpocketed on the near side. And the Express clear it out of the zone, right through the 5-hole there of Aiden Bruce. And Bruce rubbed out by Chudley. Transcona possessing the puck here. 90 seconds gone in the frame. Phillips now with the puck. And that one comes all the way down. Cleared quickly in. Canucks first home as Phillips. He'll turn that one over. Romnuk cycles that one right back over to Vandenbush. Vandenbush walks in and ends, gets just enough of that one to keep his team alive. As Sullen, Trey Sullen, he'll lead it back to Vandenbush. Vandenbush to end it. And again, Vandenbush just over the net this time. Two great opportunities for Nolan Vandenbush and cannot finish on either of them. First on the puck is Bruce. He'll work that now via Romanuk all the way from Kuzik. And Hyatt takes a shot as he hit the ice, and the flash of the leather by DeGrange. Flash of the leather, sorry, by Delarond. Holding on for the whistle. Here's a look at the opportunity at the other end of the ice. And there's Vandenbush's first opportunity, just firing off the mark. Off the draw. Battle for the puck. On the near side. Putting on the brakes. Here comes the Express. Express. They work their way quickly into the zone. Battle for the puck continues on. Loose puck. Osterman now with it. And a big hit there. Puck worked back now here by Larkins. Into the zone. Ross first on the puck. He'll try and work that ahead. Battle for the puck continues on. And Ross comes free with it behind his own goal. He'll work it to the far side. Osterman plays it in, goes for a change. Delarond making the save. He'll leave that one on. And quickly worked ahead. Larkins. And they'll feed that one all the way up to Noah St. Laurent. Laurent leaves that one back and just over the mark. A brilliant opportunity for Carter Johansson. Here's a look going the other way now for Thornton, as Thornton had to circle back to scoop up the puck. He's got Kuzik with him and quickly pushed off the puck. McClure scoops it up. He put on the brakes. He had Romanuk staring him down. Onto the near side for Kyle Todork. Todork plays it in at the line. Right to McClure, first on the puck. McClure now with it. He'll loop around on the wraparound. Feeding it down low for Transcona, won't go. Nearing the middle mark of the overtime frame. Hyatt walks in, fires, and holding on for the whistle is Delarond at 5:49 shots in the overtime period. are 4-1 in favor of the Canucks. Delron right for the draw, coming to his right. Hayden on the draw. Ready to go. One back here by the Railer Express. To Sullen on the near side. He'll play that ahead. Quickly back to Vandenbush. Vandenbush trying to center that one in front. Sullen at the doorstep. He had it there. Could not finish with Sullen. Back to the point. Worked across. And that shot through traffic by Larkins won't go. Battle for the puck. Canucks clear that all the way down. Arneson now with it. And he'll turn that one over. Right in front. Battle, another opportunity for it. Ends down. And somehow keeps the puck out. And I don't know how Ends was able to get down, but he somehow kept that one there under his pad. 5:08 on the clock. Shots in the overtime period even back up to 4 apiece. As it's been all express of late. But here come the Canucks with the puck on the near side. And Warfel clears that one into the far side. Another guy out here with the hat-trick opportunity at stake in overtime. As it gets cleared ahead and right back in to the Railer Express zone. An aired pass, but China trying to scoop that one back up. They're going to call McClure at the line for offside, though, at 4:31. And we got a slash coming your way behind the play. That's to the 26 of Carson Selmachov. So another power play opportunity. And it's going to bring the face-off in the zone. Time of the penalty, 15:25. Larkins with it. Deflection in front. At the doorstep is the Railer Express. And they'll work that one right back. Loose puck in front. It's in. No, it's not. And somehow Ends able to get his arm on that puck. It looked like it was in from up here. We'll take a quick look at the replay on that opportunity there. But Ends getting the arm on that one. .4:17 on the clock. Vandenbush at the draw, ready to go. He's got the applaud from the visiting fans cheering him on. As that comes to the far side, and Shudley couldn't scoop that one up. Able to get on that one is Arneson. And he gets knocked down and falls on the puck, bringing us a stoppage of play at 4:05. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble, bringing you this mmjhl hockey playoffs game 6 here as the Canucks at home trying to stretch this one back to game number 7 in Transcona. Meanwhile, the Express, they got a minute 22 here, a power play, seeing if they can move ahead. As Vandenbush plays it into the zone. He'll work that one back at the line for Brzezinski. Across the Larkins with a deflection, loose in front. Ends keeps it out momentarily, jamming away, puck still loose. And a big hit on Chinoff, and he takes a cross check, and the ref just letting them play. Larkins with the Chinoff has to tag up at the line. 50 seconds to go on the man advantage remaining in overtime. Puck on the far side, work back to the point. And played across back to Vandenbush. He gets knocked down. Right into the slot off the skate. And Ends holds on for a whistle. 33 seconds remaining in the penalty to Carson Selmachov. And there's a look at the replay of ends again. Closing the door somehow. Express cleanly win the draw as McClure. He takes a shot in the face off the draw. Rebound right there. Selling couldn't get his stick to tap that one in the back door. McClure with it. And his shot off the mark. And Carter Jordy shooken up as he skates off. Quickly back, there's a shot, and that one doesn't get through. Thornton coming on for Jordy, and now he has the puck on his stick. He'll ice that one all the way down with 7 seconds remaining on the man advantage. Loose puck picked up by Whiteman, and it's a miscommunication. Quickly worked back towards Whiteman here as he'll scoop that up from Coe. Pressured against the boards. Power play has expired. 2:20 remaining here in overtime. Period number 1. Anderson just over the net as the Canucks getting some opportunities. On the near side, Selin works that one ahead. Picked up and quickly into the zone comes Johnson. And now off his stick. Vandenbush. He'll play that ahead for Selin. And he couldn't get that one to Johnson. Now with the puck. That one off the iron. A great opportunity there for Jace Larkins. And we got stoppage in play. 1:54 on the clock. Shots here in the overtime period. 7 for the Transcona Railer Express. 4 for the Canucks. As this Transcona Railer Express visiting crowd, who's traveled well for tonight's game, has really come out and made some noises. Larkins with it. His shot through traffic. And that one just off the mark. Battle for the puck continuing on. Into the slot. Larkins to end it. And that one blocked by Osterman, who hand passes that one. And no, they're going to just say they're going to leave that one along. And also there at the line as Larkins holds it in tight and trying to put that one in the top corner. Ends couldn't find it. Was shot enough. Larkins again whacking at it down low. Won't go. 80 seconds remaining here in the first overtime frame. Battle continuing on. Puck comes loose. Transcona with it. Still waiting. And that one again, a big block there from Caden Osterman. And with that, Thornton lifts that into the zone at the minute mark here. And they're going to call that a tough break for the Canucks, as they can't believe it. It's going to be an icing. 58.1 seconds. Fresh set of legs quickly out. And we got a timeout coming by the St. James Junior Canucks. As they try and get some rest, I think also Enns needed that one to take a timeout there as he had an issue with his pad at the other. He's working on that in his goal crease. Says the Transcona Railer Express trying to drop a play here for a quick face-off win and try and send the Canucks packing and off to the golf courses. Shot totals 54-45 in favor of the Canucks. There goes the horn as we're back. Ready to bring the action. 58.1 seconds on the clock. And of course, Vandenbush's line out there, as well as Brzezinski and Selin, McClure, and the number 5 of Larkins, taking on Aiden Bruce. Out there, as well as Thornton in on the draw. And Osterman, Phillips out there as well. And I can't see the last Canuck. That is the other Thornton. Battle right in front, and that one just wide. Brady Thornton in on the puck. He's the goal in tonight's game as he walks in. Puts that one, and trying to find the back door was Osterman, won't go. Selling with it. He dodges ahead and just got clipped. Part of that is McClure. Walks in, fires, rings it off the iron. McClure came oh so close. And there's too many men on the ice. Another power play, 31.2, and it is 6 men on the ice for the Canucks. A terrible coaching error there. And here's the replay. McClure rings it off the iron. And Transcona takes the timeout. And as we go to that timeout, see if we have the replay here of the too many men's skaters coming on right there as a camera cut away at the moment. As the Express, with their power play number 2 of overtime, behind a mental mistake error from the St. James Junior Canucks, with 31.8 ticks to go. And Eds has to continue on being solid here, trying to get his team to last another frame. Up the draw, quick win. A shot through traffic just wide. And that one cleared all the way down. So Cousin serving the penalty. That one cleared, and a tango up there. The Express have to play it careful. And now to the far side. China. Oh, to end it with 6.5, but Ains flashes the leather in return as we near overtime period number 2. Unless they can get a perfect win off the draw here. Off the draw. Quick shot through traffic gets blocked. Rebound in front. China took a stick up high at the horn. We played 70 minutes of hockey and we still haven't found a winner. We'll see you all in the second overtime period. Before we send you there, we'll quickly go over the shots for the overtime period. 4 for the Canucks. They were up 4-1 in the shots catalog, or category at first in the overtime period. But then a quick battle back thanks to 2 power plays for the Transcona Railway Express gives them a total of 9 shots on goal. With that, I'm your host, Bentley, Brandt, with my cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll see you all for the second overtime period. And as we get ready here for the start of the second period, we might have a little bit of a delay due to a medical emergency. Shots 54 to 46. That's how they sit. I'm your host, Bentley Brown, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble. Shots in favor of the Canucks at home, facing elimination. A minute 29 remaining of power play for the Railer Express, who've come back in this one to take the lead. And then it was the Canucks able to tie this one up late, 4-4. And they got the ice surface now cleared in the far corner. As soon as they get that gate closed, we should be ready to go. Got a 20-minute period here for the second overtime. First period of overtime was just a short 10. And the referee's talking over here with Dens before they drop the puck. Vandenbush set in on the draw, ready to go against Kozik. And with that, we're underway here at overtime, period number 2 of game number 6. Transcona Railer Express with the man advantage. He'll work that puck right back to Larkins. Larkins walks in. He'll play it back to Vandenbush to the far side. Off a couple sticks. Vandenbush gloves that ahead to himself. Vandenbush cycling around here. He'll try and work that one ahead. A minute left to man advantage. And the physicality amping up here. Selin walks in and that one rolls off his stick. And off the stick of Selin, right at the line. Forced in by Brzezinski just wide of the goal. 45 seconds on man advantage here. Right in front for Transcona. Battle for the puck continues on. There's another opportunity. And that one whizzes wide. There's a shot through traffic. Right onto the stick of the Canucks. And killing time before he clears that one down is Magnus Anderson. 20 seconds remaining in man advantage here. As Brzezinski leaves that one back. And Larkins now takes it into the zone. He'll work that in behind the goal. Loose puck. Worked its way around. Still with it. Back at the line. Shot through traffic by Transcona just wide of the goal. And the puck is cleared all the way down as we're back to even strength. Nothing doing on both the Transcona's power play opportunities in overtime. Nor their last 3. And now circling around. Loose puck. Transcona still with it in their own zone. They're going to turn that over to Ross. And Werfel can't hold the line. Now going the other way. mmjhl with it, and he goes through traffic, and that one won't go. Puck now picked up here by Transcona. And walking into the zone. Trying to play that one back across, and that won't go for Johnson, who has 2 goals in this one. Werfel now scoops up the puck. He has 2 goals himself. And back to Arneson. Arneson fires, and that one blocked. A big block there from Whiteman. Battle for the loose puck continues on. Transcona coming free with the puck. And that one worked ahead. Quickly into the zone. Firing up and off the lumber and up and out of play. Bring us a stoppage in play here. 17:29 on the clock here in the second overtime. Only 1 shot to report in those 2 minutes and 31 seconds. Off the draw, Vandenbush quickly wins that one back across to Selin. Selin's shot just off the mark on the near side. Puck comes all the way down the ice. Picked up by Brzezinski to Selin. Ahead to Chernev. Chernev walks in. He's got three. He tries to feed that to Vandenbush. And that one can't get past Anderson. And here come the Canucks going the other way. And sliding to break that one up was Brzezinski on the opportunity from Caden Osterman. They're able to hold the puck though into the zone. And now Transcona lifts that one down in a hair too much. It's an icing at 16:53. Canucks changing it up a little bit. As skating on there is the 16 of Trent Thornton. Off the draw. Puck worked behind the goal. Battle continues on. Canuck holds at the line. Is Bruce. He puts that one in with the vicious backhand just wide of the goal. And there's an injured Transcona Railer Express. Larkins goes down. He took a slash. And Bruce makes the hit, comes through at the puck. And Bruce will get it right back. So that's Woodville with the hit coming through at the puck to Bruce. Battle continuing on. Transcona coming free with the puck. On the near side. Puck comes out of the zone. And now Vandenbush with it all alone. Vandenbush with the opportunity to end it. He'll play to Selin. And that one just wide of the goal. Battle continuing on. And that pass cleared all the way down. Just not enough. And on the near side, looking for a tripping call there. As a couple bodies hit the ice. Off a couple sticks. Picked up now. And worked into the zone by Transcona. Ends. Holds on for a whistle at 15:41. And here's a look at the replay. Transcona wanted a little bit of a trip there, didn't get it. So we continue on. In on the draw now is St. Laurent. Taking on Griffin Hyatt. Laurent, he'll win that one back. At the line, there's a shot, and that one just off the mark. Arneson now with it. He'll try and push that ahead to Osterman. Osterman, and he gets knocked off the puck by a couple of Transcona Railer Express. Icing waved off. Chudley now on the far side. That puck just out of his reach. Picked up and into the zone. And St. Laurent fires that one in, ends with the save. Puck now to the far side. Continuing on is Carl Johansson, and now opportunity for him just off the mark. Continuing now at the line. And off a couple sticks as the stick battle continues on. Back to Osterman, won't go. At the line, and another shot just wide of the goal by Brzezinski. Off the stick of Osterman and out of the zone. Quickly worked ahead by McClure. McClure walks in. McClure continuing ahead. And we got a stoppage in play as the net comes off. So we've played 75 minutes and 20 seconds of hockey. And they continue on. And as they get ready to drop the puck, working with it, back across. Played across, there's a shot for Transcona, won't go. And another shot, and ends, holds on for the whistle. And as I wait to get set here for the draw. Vandenbush all ready to go. Got 2 assists in today's hockey game. Looking for a goal. Werfel off the draw. Clears that out to the far side out of the reach of Kuzik. And trying to tag at the line and going down hard and awkward there was Kuzik right in front of his door. And he limps into the bench. Meanwhile, Romanuk fires, and that one couldn't end it there. He has definitely had a couple of game-winning goals, especially in overtime in these last couple of years in the playoffs. 6 gone in the frame, and that puck iced all the way down, which is nullified, thanks to the help of the linesman. Worked ahead on the near side. Sullen now with it. He puts on the brakes. To the far side. Ross. He'll try and work that ahead. In through traffic. Larkins works that down low. Picked up at the hash marks and quickly worked onto the stick of Osterman. And he'll fire that one in. Pad save on the feed all the way up from Giffen Hyatt. Romanuk gets rubbed out. There's opportunity in front. And that won't go. Continuing on the near side. Battle for the puck. And Osterman gets called at the line. And here's a look at that opportunity at the other end of the ice. And two great saves there from Delarond. And they're ready to go here. Up the draw. Quickly won here by the Canucks. Arneson with it through traffic. He'll work it in behind the goal. And Delarond holds on for a whistle. Shots here in the period. 4 for the Transcona Railer Express. And 4 for the St. James Junior Canucks. And off the draw. Continuing on the near side. That puck comes all the way down the ice. And Phillips gives chase. And that's enough for the icing there. Chudley just a little bit too slow. They didn't have the angle on that one. 13:05 on the clock. And following the icing, back at the other end of play. Sullen now with it. He'll work that ahead. Takes a hard hit from Jordy, who goes down. And Sullen really feeling it here. His shoulders, he took quite the beating into the boards. 12:56 on the clock as they get ready for the redo here on the draw. Off the draw. Express. They'll work that one back. Continuing on with it for Bruce. And Bruce fires that one in. Delayed offside. Canucks didn't hold on to their stick, and the battle for the puck comes all the way out and into the zone by Chernoff. And Chernoff giving chase. And the Canucks called on the offside was Werfel. 12:31 as again we near the midway mark of the second overtime frame. And what has been a brilliant game. We thank you all for joining us. Again, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman Nate Noble, bringing you tonight's mmjhl action. As Samachal, he'll play that across. Quick shot in, and the flash of the leather has the answer on that one again from Sage Delarond. Vandenbush in on the draw against Griffin Hyatt. Hyatt wins that one. Goes up. Canucks try and find it against the end boards. And they'll push that behind the goal. Loose puck held at the line and put up into the netting at 12:13. And after the draw, puck worked up off a couple sticks. A big hit there. No penalty. That one worked ahead by Arneson. Loose puck. Romanuk trying to scoop that one up. Vandenbush comes through with it. Vandenbush walks in and he left that one back, and Thorson pickpocketed that pass on the interception. Canucks just dump it in the other way as Arneson. First one there's Coe. He's one of the goal scorers in tonight's game. And Vandenbush now with it. He's 2 assists. Walks in. He'll play it to the far side as he takes a tough hit. Battle for the puck continuing on. And the Canucks work that one free. Magnum Grindle And he's watched by Johansson. Too many men on the ice. And somehow all 4 officials missed that one. And the whole play just paused. And I wouldn't be surprised if one of the linesmen, because one of the linesmen is allowed to call it, the referee is saying that it was good. Here's a look at the replay. You can count for yourselves pretty easy. They all stopped there. It was almost 8 Canucks on the ice, especially including ends. 11:09 on the clock. So Canucks get a break on another mismanaged line change. Something that have been all too common for them in tonight's game. Puck worked into the far side for Bruce. Yeah, and he'll clear that all the way down the ice for an icing at 10:53. Warfel ready to go. And he'll take on Nolan Vandenbush. And Warfel beats Vandenbush on the circle. And that loose puck off the draw continues on the battle. Selling trying to work that one free from Aiden Bruce. As well as Chudley able to jam that one free. Comes right to the side of the net. And Phelps was there to guard that one. Larkins, he'll work that down low for Chudley. And now to Vandenbush. St. James trying to make a clean exit. They do. It's Romanuk. All is dangerous here. And he can't make his way all the way through the traffic. Not much of a dangerous opportunity. Greatly avoided by the Transcona defense. And Larkins now with it. He'll work that one away from Romanuk. Back to Larkins. Larkins ahead on the near side. Nice little move there to get past Osterman. Can he finish it off? No, Enns has the answer on that one. And as we're in the back half of the second intermission, here's a look at a nice little move here by Larkins. Right here as he walks in, walks right through Osterman, but ends with the answer. And they got a redo on the draw. And they're ready to go here. Chatting up in. Set, taking the line. It looks like Griffin Hyatt. Can't see the number. And there's a quick shot through traffic. Ends wouldn't have seen that one, but it's blocked. It goes just wide of the goal. Battle for the puck continues on. Hyatt comes through with it. He'll work it back. And ahead ice, here come the Canucks. Osterman with it. Walks in. And DeGage makes the save. Another opportunity. That one doesn't get through. Anderson with it. He waits. He fires. Deflected. In front. DeGage knocked down. And there's going to be some extracurricular activity, as you would guess. 9:29 on the clock. St. James has tallied up a remarkable 62 shots on goal. 51 shots for the Railroad Express. Here's a look at that replay. And getting right in on the goaltender. Linesmen were quickly to get in there before anything escalated too out of control. Magnum Grindle loses that draw to Vandenbush. On the near side. Loose puck picked up now by the Canucks. Trying to fire that one home. In behind the goal. A couple players hit the ice. Continue on. Just out of the reach for Sullen. There's a one-timer. That one blocked. It's a 3-on-1. And Sullen's pass is just out. Ross knocks him down. No interference call. And the referees are getting it here from the crowd. A blatant missed interference call there. And Transcona gets 2 tough breaks. Puck comes into the zone now. Still battling with it. In the Transcona zone. Larkins works ahead for Vandenbush. And Vandenbush's pass just didn't have enough to get to St. Laurent. Now mix it into the zone. 2 sticks sitting there just over the blue line on the near side. Tangle up continues. And there's a punch throw, and they continue on as the rough stuff continues on, and now the referee's going to get both of them. So time of that penalty will be 11:46, and that is the 20s. That's Johansson there, Johnson. Sorry, that's Johnson there, and Warfel. Here's a look at what started this all. Was what they thought was a pretty easy interference call on the head pass into the zone that Transcona had on their break-in at the start. So 8:15 on the clock. And we're ready to go here following the puck drop. And off the drop. And right into the slot. That won't go. We continue on here. And we are 4-on-4. Puck worked around behind the goal. Staying with it. And that one played across now, back by Chernoff. To Vandenbush. Anderson now with it. He'll put on the brakes and he falls over. Anderson still with it. He'll work that one out. All right, into the zone. Walks in. Crashes the net to the backhand. Puck still loose, jamming at it, and now we get a whistle. 79 seconds remaining of 4-on-4. Great opportunities at either end. And we near the 7:33 mark of the frame. And off the draw. Canucks. They'll work that around. And a fanning on that one. I've got cursed by a broken stick. Larkin's now with it. Head pass to Vandenbush. Vandenbush walks in. Back to Sullen. Trying to end it. He gets tied up. We continue on. It's a 2-on-2 going the other way. Refs letting them play here in overtime. Canucks work it back. In through traffic. Circling back. And getting the lumber on that one is Delaron. Puck worked ahead through traffic is Sullen. He just plays that one in. Phillips scoops that one up. 30 seconds remaining here on the 4-on-4 before we're back to even strength. As the Canucks quickly into the zone with ease past the Transcona road blockade. And Transcona up to Chernoff now. Jeremy Chernoff walks in. He'll leave that one back for McClure, and Ryder McClure gets stopped again by Enns. McClure with great opportunities in this game. Hasn't been able to beat Enns yet. And here's a look at the replay of the last opportunity for the Canucks. And again, able to get the lumber on that one was Sage Delroyd. He now has over 61 saves in tonight's contest. As that puck quickly worked ahead and in through traffic, Chernoff couldn't get a shot away. As he gets tangled up, there's another one. That one whizzes off the glass. Comes to the line. Lifted into the zone. 5-on-5 hockey. Back now for Brady Thornton. And he'll work that one ahead. He's got Trent Thornton with him as well as Warfel. Works that to Trent Thornton on the far side. Trent Thornton now with it. And Thornton now. He'll work that to Brady Thornton. And that shot there called as the net slid off the moorings, it looked like. Hard to tell from here. It did slide that inch or two. So a great opportunity again. Caused by a little bit of soft ice there or something with the pegs. And the moorings on the net. Shots in the overtime period, 11 for the St. James Junior Canucks. And meanwhile, 6 for Transcona. The shot by Ross is held on for a whistle at 5:46. And Hyatt ready to go. Puck one, and that's out of the zone. Einerson with it. He'll just lift that one in. Long stretch pass. Chudley tries to put that ahead. Working at that puck. And delayed offside. Puck played ahead. Canucks quickly into the zone. Hyatt giving chase. Loose puck, work to the far side. And Vandenbush with it. And that puck comes out of the line. Sullen couldn't hold that. And on the near side. Pass ahead. Still working at it. In on the near side. Transcona letting it tick down into the final 5 here of the second overtime. And it has been a brilliant hockey game to witness as Werfel plays that one in. Scooped up and worked ahead by Transcona. Up to Coe. And Coe works it in. Phillips first after that one. He'll work that to the far side. And just out of the reach there. Long stretch pass. Battle for the puck continues. Lifted out of the zone. And played right back in by St. James. To Romanuk on the far side. Romanuk works it back to the near side boards. Sullen first one there. Sends that all the way down. Trent Thornton works that across to Phillips. And off the stick of Jordy and into the zone. Long stretch pass. Battle for it continuing on. Cleared in. There's another opportunity for Transcona. Won't go. At the line. Fanning on it again. Though working it down low. In front is Turner. Turner and at the doorstep had a great opportunity for Pruden. Won't go. Transcona in their own zone. Trying to push that one ahead. And now Phillips with it. He'll work that one ahead to Brandt Thornton. Thornton. He walks in. Watched by Larkin. Thornton stays with it. And that opportunity is blocked. Comes to the line. Shot through traffic. Just wide of the goal. Ross quickly skates in and fires that one. Doesn't get through. Chadnoff. First one there on the tie-up. Still jamming away at the loose puck. There's a shot. Rebound in front. Goaltender down. Puck still loose. And here comes Transcona. The Railer Express coming through at the puck is Cam Brzezinski. He jams that ahead. Into the zone. Across. And Ends gets the blocker on the opportunity. Going the other way from Johansson. Now Johnson with the puck. And that's into the skates of the Canucks. Canucks coming free. On the near side. Past Grindle and into the zone. Coe with it. He'll play that one ahead to Johnson. Another air pass. Or another air line change, mind you, is 6. But they will let them play on. And you can see Ron Dick put his hands in his face. As the puck continues on. Going the other way is Ross. Works it back for Hyatt. Into the zone. Rolls around to the far side. Transcona first on that's Coe. Battle for the puck at the end boards ensues. Canucks send another man in there. Osterman right to Hyatt to end it. Won't go. Another opportunity for Osterman. Fires wide. And a spinning down Kyle Todoruk trying to block that opportunity. Here's Hyatt with another one that gets blocked. And we got another takedown there. They'll continue on here as Phillips works that across. Into the zone come the Canucks. Firing that one in, and that one blocked again by Transcona. And the pass off to McClure comes all the way down off the stick of Bruce. And McClure crashing the net. He runs into Ends. No call on the play. They continue on. Jordy comes in. Icing waved off. And the battle continuing on at the end boards. Getting feisty out there. As we hit the final minute here of the second overtime frame. Loose puck comes out of the zone, lifted all the way down, icing waved off. Romanuk scoops it up. He'll work it ahead as the Canucks. And whiffing on that one as Trent Thorson makes a quick move there past McClure. Into the zone, fires. He doesn't score. Thought he ended that one. Ringed it off the iron instead. And here comes Transcona with an opportunity. And Ince holds on for a whistle with 31.7 seconds. Shots are 68 to 54. And here's a look at the scoring opportunity. Trent Thorson thought he ended this one in the dying seconds of second overtime. But no, the iron said otherwise on that one. St. Laurent in on the draw. He wins that one back to Coe. Coe shot through traffic, blocked by McClure, fires. It's loose. And the battle ended now. The ref blows the whistle down with 24.9 seconds. And what has been a hard-fought hockey game. Both goaltenders now over 50 saves. Off the draw, Sellen's shot, and Trent Thornton again making a great move, getting a stick on it. Now Brady Thornton with it. Thornton, he takes it up the near side, and he's hauled down by Sellen with 12.3. Now the question is it going to be a penalty shot or a hold? Just a penalty, I would assume. So Trey Sellen goes to the box. And his penalty takes out the opportunity for Brady Sellen. It's a power play opportunity for the Canucks. Canucks only striking on one power play. They took all a minute and 59 seconds of that man advantage to strike. 12.3 seconds on the clock, and you could argue that was a good penalty there from taking away a grade A scoring opportunity. But now your team really has to work it off here. There's a quick shot. That one gets blocked and comes all the way out. Phillips now with it. He'll work it to Arneson. And there's the horn. And that is the end of the second overtime period. 90 minutes of hockey has come and gone. And again, these two teams, right where we began, knotted up. Shots are 69 for the St. James Canucks, 54 for the Railer Express, giving us our totals through 90. Totals in that last 20 minutes of play was 8 for the Transcona Railer Express and a total of 15 for the St. James Canucks. Canucks, they got 108 seconds remaining of man advantage when we return for the third period of overtime. With that, I'm your host, Bentley Brandt. I'm the cameraman, Nate Noble, and we'll be with you here following the clearing of the ice. Overtime number 3 coming your way here. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble, as the Canucks on the edge of being eliminated from the postseason. They got 148 remaining on the man advantage, thanks to a takedown. That was Trey Sullen taking down the 14, Brady Thornton, who is streaking down with a possible breakaway opportunity to end it with 12.3 seconds remaining in the second overtime. We played 90 minutes of hockey, as the first overtime was only 10 minutes. Fatigue will start to play a role later on, as we saw that in the first overtime, but a little bit of life coming your way here that we saw from, especially from the Canucks there in the third overtime. And sorry about that. I'll change the period here. We can at the intermission. There we go. And quickly walking in come the Canucks. Canucks with it. They'll work that around. Back to the point. Back to Anderson. And on the near side, here come the Railer Express. Quickly working that ahead. Loose stick sitting on the ice. Just out of the reach of Vandenbush. And worked around. Transcona clears that one all the way down. Got a minute 05 remaining on the penalty kill. Battling for the puck on the near side. Phillips plays it to the far side boards. Worked ahead. And with that one, Romanuk, he gets pickpocketed by Chadnoff. And Coe will just clear that one all the way down with 40 ticks left on the sell-in penalty. Canucks, they'll work that ahead on the far side. Kicked into the zone, and that's going to be an icing. Charge against the St. James Canucks. Carson Samachal right there, but just too far ahead. 29 ticks on the clock on the man advantage, and the far side linesman is overturning everyone. They're going to make this a center ice face-off, and the referee asking him to double check that before he makes his call. But nevertheless, that is where we sit. And we're ready here for the center ice draw. Canucks win that one with 25 to go on the man advantage. Puck cleared all the way down, and we got icing and a stoppage in play. Off the draw, quick shot, that one blocked. Canucks to go the other way. Walking in, comes Romanuk. And he'll glove that one to himself. Battle for the puck continues on. Jacking away at the loose puck. And Trey Sullen comes into the play. We're back to even strength. Ross holds the line, and he gives that over there. He's looking like to be a trip. Meanwhile, Chanoff goes the other way. Chanoff is injured on the play, and there's no penalty. And now maybe the referees did get them here. He did. He got the slash. And going to the box is Carson Samachal. So we got a power play coming here for the Transcona Railer Express, and we'll get you that replay there of the call at the whistle. Off the draw, Larkins works that across. So after killing off a penalty, now the Express get rewarded with one. Back to the point, Wyshynski. He plays that across to Larkins. One time for Vandenbush, ends, comes way out to make the save. And here's a look at the replay. Skirmish for the puck down low. Comes out. There's the trip. And that was not the call. It was the slash that was to follow that. Was what the actual call was that the referee called. That one just wide of the goal. Trey Sullen picks that one up. We just came out from the penalty box. Back to the point for Wyshynski. And a save made as ends. staying strong on the opportunity. Vandenbush, he'll work that one back. Now down low for Sullen. Sullen first scores! Game over! And the Express are moving on to the second round. They get done in triple overtime. Their overtime final. And stick around with us for the 3 stars in tonight's game. And Trey Sullen waving them bye-bye. It's the Express getting it done in what needed a little bit more than a lot of people here thought. 92 minutes and 39 seconds of ice time in today's game. Final shot 69 for the Canucks. Meanwhile, 58 for the Transcona Railway Express. 4 shots for the Express, 0 for the Canucks in the short-lived third overtime period. And as they go to the handshakes, we will head our way for tonight's 3 stars in today's hockey game. And starting this one off, the 3rd star in tonight's hockey game with assist and 1 goal, the game-winning goal, number 4 from the Transcona Railway Express, Trey Sullen. Tonight's 2nd star in tonight's hockey game from the Transcona Railway Express with 2 goals, number 26, Keaton Johnson. And the 1st star in tonight's hockey game, staying strong, ending off the night with a total of 65 saves. The goaltender from the Transcona Railway Express, as he gets applause now as he heads off the ice, number 29, Sage Delron. So, as that ends it for this one tonight, we look forward to bring you more hockey with the 2nd round coming your way. Number 1 seed Twins will take on the St. Boniface Reals. Meanwhile, the number 2 Charleswood Hawks will find their way at home meeting against this Transcona Railway Express coming off of an energizing triple overtime win. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble, saying so long to you for this one and have a good night. It was a 5-4 triple overtime win for the Transcona Railway Express to knock off the St. James Canucks here from the Abe McDonald Arena in St. James. I'm your host, Bentley Brandt, along with my cameraman, Nate Noble. Wishing you all a good night. Thanks for tuning in and watching this broadcast of the mmjhl. We'll be with your next one shortly for the 2nd round coming your way. Until then, see you later.